Oh boy. Another day, another Penguins lost to the Capitals. We have a lot to talk about today, but this episode is brought to you by Rogue Energy. Make sure you go to rogueenergy.com/Pens Collective and use promo code TPC10 for 10% off your purchase. You get a shaker like this, the Hornet Pittsburgh Penguins colors, as we get ready for the playoffs. As a sample pack for $20, you get 6 flavors, a free shaker. All you got to do, go to rogueenergy.com/Pens Collective. Use promo code TPC10 for 10% off your purchase. Well, thank you guys so much for joining. Let's get rid of the music. Because guess what, Josh? That's labeled chill, and it's not so chill. You know what I'm saying? But anyway.
Yeah, it was pretty upbeat.
Pretty upbeat. It was pretty crazy. Abby in the TikTok, hello. Don't forget, guys, we are live on TikTok as well. So if you have a TikTok and you're on YouTube or X right now, make sure to go to TikTok. Hit the follow button, like, throw some hearts, and comment. We love to see you on TikTok just as much as we love to see you on YouTube. But people in YouTube, Dirty Motor Oil, Shane, Nolan, and Dad.
That's not working. Can't see anything.
You can't? Oh, interesting.
All right.
Should
It's all right. I'll go chatless.
Should we show it on stream? But then it would mess up TikTok like
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
No way, Jose.
Yeah.
But anyway, welcome, guys, to the Penguins Collective. We'll try to keep this relatively quick, just because it's a Sunday, and yeah, I mean, once
Last
again,
2 games have sucked.
Listen, hey, it's been 24 hours, Josh, and we live in a different world. My attitude has changed on a lot of things. Finding out that it was the 100th meeting between Sid and Ovi makes sense why he didn't play. And Ovechkin, and Malkin maybe. But the rest of them, it doesn't make sense. I still have that thought.
Why is that? Just curious. Why is that?
Why is what? What?
Why it made sense for yesterday's scratch and not today?
Because you want to give it to them at home. So that makes sense. And maybe
I also found out that yesterday was the fan appreciation day with the jerseys off their back.
Yeah.
Type thing. So by having those new 5 guys up there, does that mean 5 more fans got jerseys?
Probably, but I don't think that's why they did it.
No, I don't think that's why they did either, but I mean, it could just be a happy accident.
Oh, yeah,
it
sure.
Could just be,
It must have been like, oh,
nice little
yeah,
bonus.
That's nice. Connor Clifton just said he kind of told everyone the secret sauce, basically, in the interview after the game, per Taylor Haas. Basically, he said, hey, it's a long playoff run, and we're going to need some young guys. So to get a few reps in before the season ends is nice.
So is he saying that those are the Black Aces?
Correct.
They're up here for good.
Yeah, correct. So
yikes! Don't like the fact that one of them is Koppanen.
Yeah,
but
don't like
okay.
it. One of them is Koivunen.
But to be fair, he has looked better these last 2 games. Wouldn't you agree?
What is up, NES on TikTok? Thank you so much, sir. Hit those like buttons. I appreciate the 400 likes on TikTok. Let's keep it rolling over there. But anyway, Clifton, Josh, when he said
but wouldn't you say Koivunen has looked better these last 2 games?
Josh, no Pittsburgh Penguin has looked better in the last 2 games. So I
mean, Letang looked okay.
Josh, okay, here's the problem with that statement. Notice how we all say Letang looked pretty good on nights where we played atrocious. Which means we're playing at his level and he's just a standout, which is not good. It's not a compliment to Chris Letang. It's like, oh, wow, he played good. Oh, wait, we all played terrible and he was the only one who looked average. That's not good. Yeah. If anything, it just shows
noticeable.
It just shows he's consistent. But when we're playing phenomenal, where'd he go? Oh, it's because everyone else is playing above him, and he's just living his life. So,
Not a
listen,
bad thought.
I'm not hating on the whole team and the whole situation anymore. Um, did do I think they should have still played? Yeah, but I understand. Whatever the whole situation. Um,
Oh,
TNT.
what was up with the ending?
Yeah, so the Penguins stayed out on the ice
Stayed out.
to
I saw
handshake.
they, and then they weren't.
Ovechkin waved them off. He said no. So Sid was like, okay, and he told everyone to get in the locker room. I think somebody said in the tweeted at us saying that they think it's because they're going to see each other in the playoffs. I mean, I doubt it. Flyers are rolling. They need.
So all right, so they're now 1 point behind the Flyers.
If Flyers
and the
win,
Flyers,
it's over. They need the Flyers to lose out.
Yes.
And them, they have one more game. Flyers have 2. So Flyers need to lose out, and then if they win one game, they have to win out. Flyers have to lose out.
Did Ovechkin just essentially just say he's coming back right there?
That's what I thought. Where it's like, I'm not done. Or to your point yesterday, he doesn't want the that's not how he wants to end it.
Oh yeah, because has any other team done that? I don't think any other team's done that this year for him.
I think one team. Oh no, he did it with Anze Kopitar. But
correct.
But no one has done it. It was only Sid, which makes me think he is
it
done.
Was. And Sid
he
knows.
Is, and Sid knows. And Sid's like, all right, guys, we're gonna stay out. And he's like, no one knows. Like, go.
Yeah. That's a great catch. Great catch.
Because Sid isn't going to go out of his way to be like, hey, let's take a photo. Let's do this. Because according to TNT, it was Sid who wanted the photos before the game. So I think Sid knows that it's his last game. So I think it is.
Yeah. Last meeting.
Yeah, but I mean last home game because they have one more game away. The Penguins have one more away. I think that's it for him. I think he knows it. And he didn't, because if they do a handshake, everyone knows it's over. Everyone knows it's over. So
it's true.
Anyway.
To add on to your theory there, the video of Malkin and Ovechkin like playing hockey inside the house with their kids.
They do that frequently. Oh,
okay. All right. Well, I was going to ask, was that literally this weekend, or is that just an old video?
No,
research?
That was last night.
Okay.
That was last night.
Okay.
So yes and no to what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm sure Gino knows it's his last year too.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he went over with his son to be like, oh yeah, isn't this fun? Great, cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's done that in the past, so.
Dumb question. It has nothing to do with the game.
Okay.
But like international players like Ovechkin, Malkin, when they retire, they sell everything that's here, right? They're not staying here.
It depends. Like, I think Gino likes America.
Yeah, I know, but I could see him going back home.
I could see Ovechkin going back home. Like, he's done here in America. I think he's done. Like, homebound. Is he going to come? What's up, Armand? Is he going to come back every now and then? For sure. But Ovechkin's going to live in Russia.
Like, have a residence here?
Yeah,
Like, I don't think so. Yeah.
Yeah, probably not. I don't see Ovechkin for the next 5 years being even involved in the NHL. So, no, I don't see him holding on to any.
It'd be interesting.
I don't think he's one to be like, yeah, I'll be the GM, in like 5 years. I don't think.
No. No, I don't think anything like that. But, kind of like Lemieux, just hanging out, come into games.
But Lemieux owns the team. It's different.
No, I mean current Lemieux.
He still has a stake in the team, though. He has a minority ownership.
Oh, I keep forgetting that he's got that.
He still owns the team.
Yeah. All right, then. Never mind.
Dad is letting you know that your audio isn't right.
My audio isn't right. Well,
Yeah.
there's nothing I can do about it. All I have are the AirPods.
Right now, that's not. Oh, that's not important.
Should I go dual AirPod? Maybe that will make it better? Dual pod?
I don't think dual pod will work. Gotta charge my phone.
We'll see.
Anyway. Hey. No. I threw a piece of paper. Sorry, guys. I didn't hurt my dog.
I thought you threw a treat.
Oh, no. That'd be funny, though. Hey.
Quiet.
Quiet. Anyway, about this game. I mean, it was so boring. The first period actually seemed like, oh, we're actually playing.
Yeah.
And then second was like, right. And then third, once again, was just like, okay. Like, we're not really.
Yeah, there was a nice little push there before the second goal, right? Yeah, the second goal wasn't an empty header. No. Before their second goal, it seemed like the Penguins were trying to tie it, and then
I just
failed.
I just don't get it. I understand the respect we gave Ovechkin, but to let them win back to back is just terrible. You know, like I that's what gets me frustrated. Cause I know, hey, we have the playoffs to worry about. We're not worrying about knocking the Capitals out, right? That's the mentality. We're not here to end their season. We're here to just make sure we're okay before the playoffs. But my mindset is, yeah, but one win out of two secures not playing them at all.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Like if we won yesterday and if we won today, or if we won today, it's over. You know? Hey, man, great game. Great game. Love you, OV, but it's over. You know, that could have happened.
Maybe that's just it. They didn't want to be the ones to end it for them.
Yeah, but who cares? Like,
I agree.
Here's a prime example.
I agree with you.
Love the on purpose fake offside for the first puck drop to have Sid and OV go at it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Very nice.
Here's a dumb thought. Why not just put them at the center? Like that's where I'm confused.
I don't think Ovechkin knew. I don't think Ovechkin was a part of it. So, or was he? Because he's the one who pushed.
That's what I'm saying.
Malkin, or Malkin like egged him on to do it.
To go do it.
Could be, but I will say that the ref is the one who pointed at Ovechkin to come take the faceoff, which the ref never does.
Correct.
He doesn't care who takes the faceoff.
They just put their hand up indicating which side it was that, you know.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter what side. It's offsides. So I need someone to take a faceoff. That's why they put their hand up. Like, somebody come here and take a faceoff.
Yeah.
And then he looked at Ovechkin and was like, come here. And Sid was laughing because he knew. Malkin started on Crosby's wing, which never happens. So I think it was all
rarely happens.
Sure, but not, in a non-important game like today. It was all dance and show and dance, but the fact that I don't think Ovechkin knew that was happening. So I thought that was nice, but what I'm getting at, the point I'm getting at, is that Sid won the faceoff. Like, he did not care.
Yeah.
Ovechkin at the faceoff. He's still tried. So I think take that and try to win the hockey game. You know? Do you know what I'm saying?
True.
Like,
I do.
Hey, it's nice to nod. Hey, man, 20 seasons, 21 seasons in the National Hockey League. That's incredible. Dude, go 100th time meeting. This is crazy. Wow. Who would have thought we've made it this far? And who cares if we beat you now? Like,
She needs to switch. Yep.
yeah. I think that's 100% what the issue was. Also, the Capitals didn't give a rip. Like, you had Tom Wilson fighting with a minute left to go in the game, calling us all P words live on national television.
Yeah.
So now I kind of hope they make the playoffs so we can beat the crap out of them. 100%. Like, I really hope we see him in the first and just drop the gloves. Call up Boko Amama for one game and just absolutely say, here we go. Just
No, we got Clifton and Soderblom now.
all right. So then, Clifton, you're starting.
Yeah.
And just let them know. Let them know. And set the tone early, boys. Set the tone early. But that's my point. If the Capitals are willing to take it seriously like that, we should be able to as well.
Yeah.
Thomas on
I think there's
TikTok
just also
says, let's go Philadelphia Flyers. I don't know if you're a Flyers fan or are you just saying let's go Flyers to win so that way the Capitals are out. I don't know.
Yeah.
But go ahead, Josh.
No, I was just going to say, I mean, the Capitals needed to take it seriously. For us, it was just, if our competitive juices are there to take it seriously or not. So, I don't know. I didn't expect us to clinch before this back-to-back anyway. I thought we would have gotten to a point where one of these two games would have been crucial for us to get into the playoffs. So, I mean, I don't know. It's something that we haven't had to experience in 4 years. So this is all new. This is all new territory.
And under
I don't remember
new regime as well.
Yeah, I don't remember if this was something that we did previously, where we would bench guys, and not take games as seriously at the end of the year. So I don't know. But
St. Louis is not in the playoffs, correct?
Correct. I think they are bottom 5.
So why are we even showing up that day? I mean, like,
yeah. You want to hear something funny though with the Blues? Funny, but like good for them.
Okay.
They own the Islanders' first round pick. The Islanders just missed the playoffs, so now their pick is in the lottery. So now they have 2 picks in the lottery.
Oh wow, good for them.
Yeah,
Gavin McKenna.
But if you're the
St.
Islanders,
Louis Blues.
if you're the Islanders, you got to be pissed.
Yeah.
Because you're like,
well, first of all, if I play for the New York Islanders and I have an expiring contract, I am out. I am out of there. They clearly have something going on with that organization.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess
the only thing you can cling to is Matthew Schaefer.
Well,
the only thing you can cling to right now.
Not only that, cling to it's a new coach. Peter DeBoer is not a bad head coach. So
true.
So it's kind of like, oh, do you wait and see what he does with this hockey team, or do you
not trust above him?
Correct.
In order to re-up.
If I'm a hockey player and my coach gets fired with a week left to go in the season as we're trying to fight for a playoff spot, that does not show any encouragement in the locker room, which, to your point, I think we talked about it yesterday. Why would you fire head coach? Gives you no motivation to play hard for the last couple of games. And now they're, what, a 1% chance to make the playoffs, I think.
Oh, yeah. They're out. They're out.
Oh, they are officially out?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why that pick officially became St. Louis's. Yeah. Just nuts.
Yeah.
Hey, for St. Louis rebuilding, good for them. Two lottery picks gonna help turn them around. Which
Gavin McKenna?
I don't know.
Imagine if the Blues get the first overall pick and then they get like the 3rd pick. That was just
here's a take that I think I don't know. I don't think I'm alone on, but I don't think it's like that. I don't think it's that hot, essentially. But like, I'm tired of teams like San Jose, Chicago, like getting the first pick. You guys are wasting these first picks. Okay, I'm sorry. Like,
Watch
we
Chicago wins
can't keep.
again. Oh my
They
god.
probably will. Yeah. Like, I can't do this. It's so annoying, so frustrating. But at the same time, I don't want teams like the Rangers or Toronto to get it either. So then it's like it's a lose lose. Unless if a team like St. Louis, hey,
Hey,
let's go
good for them.
get that
Oh,
pick.
Isles were eliminated last night because they lost to the Sens, and the Devils beat the Red Wings.
That's it.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
saw the clip of the fans booing Detroit. 17
Yeah.
years out of the playoffs, right? Is that what it is?
I don't know. But the last couple games that they've lost, the Detroit social media team has only posted the score, like
What are
the
you gonna?
final score.
Yeah, because what are you
Like
gonna
that.
post? What are you gonna post? Player arrival.
What a collapse,
Oh
man!
my gosh. Well,
What a
if I'm
collapse!
the Islanders, I'm not posting anything either. I'm gonna get ripped to shreds. I didn't do anything, but I'm just.
Well, how about Columbus? Columbus, when they beat us, they posted saying, "Look who's in second in the Metropolitan now," something along those lines.
Oh.
And then since then, they've only gained 3 points
Yeah.
since that post. Oh my gosh!
Listen,
The end of the year is wild.
If anyone cares about the UFL, the Battlehawks just beat the Stallions, which is nice.
Let's go. How's the How are the Masters? I forgot. I didn't forget that
Josh,
they were on, but
I
like
watch
I
real
just.
sports. All right.
Well,
So
it's the last day. I like to watch the last day.
I don't care.
I may search it right now
Just go ahead.
because I can't see chat, and I'm sure chat would let me know.
If the Leafs get the first pick.
Oh, Rory's got a 2-stroke lead on Justin Rose.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and Scotty Scheffler.
Hey, Josh, did you want to find out who won? Oh, wait. Oh, Frank.
Who won what?
Was it an ATP 500 or 1,000?
Where were they? Monaco?
No.
Monte Carlo.
Monte Carlo. Josh, you want to know who won Monte Carlo?
I do, actually. Yeah. Go ahead.
It was Yannick Sinner over Carlos Alcaraz.
Wow,
7-6.
surprise.
Yeah, 6-3.
And of course, it was a close match. What else is
Very
there?
close match. But Carlos
French
Alcaraz.
In May?
French? Yeah, it's coming up. Because
Okay.
Monte Carlo's clay. But Carlos
Carlos
Alcaraz hates clay, which is funny because
he's good on it.
He's good on it, but
Yeah.
he was playing this tournament. I guess he was playing Medvedev or something, or Bublik. I think it was Bublik. And they were laughing
One
about
of the Eastern European guys.
Yeah. And they were laughing about the conditions. And he was like, I can't wait to play Wimbledon. Like Carlos was like, I can't wait to play grass because I'm sticking. He's good on grass.
But what's crazy is that he slides on grass. So like, why can't he just get used to sliding on clay?
It's a different kind of slide.
Sliding is sliding.
It's not.
Whatever.
It's really not. It's really not.
Whatever.
So the Roland Garros clay, and probably Monte Carlo are probably the same, but it's more of like a powder. Andy Roddick explained this really well. So if I go play clay court, Josh, it's like little, it's like pebbles almost. Like it's clay, but it's not ground to a powder. So the sliding is completely different. I could slide on this, like the average clay. But to slide on there, it's a different weight distribution. So that's what makes even freaking Rafa like so much of more of an athletic feat as he played on clay the way he did. Because it's like a fine powder. So, yeah.
I feel like it would be easier to slide on that.
No, it's actually easier to slide on like a little little pieces.
The normal clay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm.
Anyway, I always say this to someone who goes to my church and talks golf all the time. Look, tennis is more athletic than golf. And he goes, what? I go, yeah.
Agreed.
What are you talking
100%
about?
agree.
What are you talking about?
There's no denying. I'm sorry if you're denying, you're a liar.
Yeah, I'm like, it's more of an effort to play tennis than it is to golf. Golf, yeah, it's basically you have to hit the right shot, but it's luck half the time. That's the thing I don't get about golf.
I would say it would be more skill. It's more precise skill with golf.
I disagree with what golf is.
You need to be more of an athlete to
play tennis.
100%.
But my issue with golf is that it's not about skill. It's about how well you can be consistent in your swing.
Correct, but it takes a certain skill to get to that point.
I guess.
Yeah.
But my thing is, I don't get people who watch, like even hockey players. It gets me so mad when they go greatest athlete of all time and they go Tiger Woods. I'm like, that's not an athlete. That's not an athlete. Stop doing that. It makes me mad because I'm like, golf is more of a mental game. Yes, I have a hotter take. Tennis is more of a mental game than golf. That is my opinion.
Maybe not so much anymore because now you can talk to your coach, but
yeah, which I think is so dumb.
Yeah.
So dumb.
So pre talking to your coach, all tennis. It is literally you
and another opponent.
Alone.
Yeah.
You can't talk to him. Golf, you have your caddy. You get to talk with. So I don't want to hear that.
Golf,
but I do get that there is a mental aspect of golf 100%, because if you are in your head, and if you're in your head, your swing is going to completely change.
Yeah, but that's
you're
going
to be absolutely horrendous.
And that's what gets me mad about golf.
No, because I feel like you can switch that though. You can switch it with baseball. You then say if you're in a slump with hitting, okay, well now I just need to focus my energy on fielding. I can't let that slide as well.
Sure.
Okay. So then it's
I talk about golf, baseball, as batting. But I got to do the right things.
There's another aspect of baseball. With golf, that's all it is. So with golf, if you're in your head, that's it. There's nothing else to do to get yourself back. You have to get yourself back. So that's where I agree that it is a mental game, but I think it's to a greater extent in tennis, where you literally, if you're in your head,
honestly,
that's it.
Even today,
nothing.
Even if you have someone to talk to, they don't have the racket in their hand. They can't give you advice. They're like,
well, watch. So you can make the same argument with the caddy and the golf.
No, I know, but the caddy could be like, I would probably do a 2, I don't know, golf. A 9 iron. I don't know.
Say it.
Yeah, I don't.
There you go.
Freaking
go for it. Just be confident. Be confident.
I don't know. I don't want to say something like that's not a club. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Sorry, I don't think there's any avid golf
fans in here.
Fans.
But my thing is people who go, "Oh, golf is more of an intense game." I'm like, it's really not. It's like, listen, I get it. It is a sport. I'm not saying it isn't a sport, right? You can make when people go, NASCAR is not a real sport. I'm like, all right, golf is probably more of a sport than NASCAR. Because I feel like racing and sports are two different things in my mind. But maybe that's just me. Do you know what I'm saying?
I don't know, because for a long time I used to think that it's not a sport.
Okay, Shane, let me tell you something. Ready?
Wait, what did Shane say? Because I can't see anything.
Oh, okay,
so
okay, ready?
And then let me give my thought before. Go ahead.
To be a pro golfer, you need to be able to hit a straight shot, a draw, a slice, on command with 14 different clubs in extreme heat and cold and in the sun and rain. You just described a tennis player. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, minus the multiple clubs, but yeah.
But that's just not true, because if you know tennis, You know that they have multiple rackets for different strings,
100%.
attentions,
But it's
and
not. That's different. That's different. That's different. You're hardly changing them based off of each shot. Like you're
I
going to use one for like maybe like 3-4 games before you switch. With golf, to their defense in that, it is, you have to mentally know which club you're using for each shot.
sure,
It's not
but that
the
like
the only one that's consistent is tee with a driver. That's
but
it,
but that
and
I
putter on the green.
that I get that I understand. But I'm just saying, like,
Yeah,
I think the pro golfer is not. I just don't understand the hype of pro golf. It's just like I get it. It is a sport, but tennis is more athleticism. There's more of a mental game. There's more of yeah, yeah. Tennis doesn't
competitiveness.
play in the
I feel like.
rain either, which is why I didn't say wind. Yeah, you got to deal with the wind in tennis. I mean, they don't stop for the wind, my guy. Um, so
But they do stop in the rain, which yeah, I get. But
yeah, but if it's a downpour, they don't stop. They stop golf.
yeah, downpour is different. If it's just raining,
Oh, if it's
they keep
spit and
playing.
rain, yeah, sure, it's fine.
Yeah, but tennis, they're stopping
Well, yeah, I mean,
because
it also
they
depends on the court too. If it's
the
hard,
surface.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. If it's grass, they're gonna stop because I mean you're gonna kill yourself. And
yeah.
but my thing is, I don't think you guys understand how intense tennis is. That's another thing. I just don't think you guys know, and that's fine because the people who play golf could never play tennis, who defend golf to you know.
I wouldn't say never. They're far and few between.
Sure, but there's a reason why real athletes play golf as a hobby. That's all I'll say. Um, that's all I'll say to that. Even tennis players take a break from their elite athleticism to play golf. So,
Also, just the average Joe can go pick up clubs and go play.
100%, 100%. Do you know what I'm saying? 100%. Like hockey, I believe is the hardest sport to ever play. You have to have two skills to play the sport. You have to be able to skate, one, and then you have to learn how to play hockey, two. Football, you're on the ground. Basketball, you're on the ground. Soccer, you're on the ground. Soccer even takes less because all you gotta do is kick. That's it. Football, at least you have to have like a lot of mental stuff and a lot of, all that to go. And I'm not saying soccer doesn't take mental, hand-eye. There's a lot of positions, a lot of physicality. Hockey is we're the only sport that allows fighting. So there's a lot of physicality there. Basketball has become one of the weakest sports just because of the lack of, what would you say, Josh? Competitive edge. Like no one really tries out there anymore.
There was only 10. There were only 10 players in the NBA this year that have completed 82, like a full season. Have completed a full season.
That's so
only
stupid.
10, and most of them are because of load management, not because of actual injuries.
Agree with hockey, and I'll have to add, you have to learn how to take a hit or you'll get injured. 100%. Yeah, like it is crazy, like the sport of hockey. Like it just makes no sense. Like all of aspects of hockey makes absolutely no sense. Which makes it so much fun to watch. And I think it's so skilled. Like if somebody asks me who's the greatest athlete, I would either say two people, Sidney Crosby or Rafa Nadal. That's 100% the greatest athletes. You have to be so skilled to play both sports. To say Tiger Woods, I think is an insult to athletes. You know what I'm saying? Just not taking away from his majors, and his skill. I'm just saying, like, if you're ranking,
they should take his keys.
They should take his keys. He's not a good driver, that's for sure. And I'm not.
Well, he's always driving when he's drunk.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'll die on that hill. I don't think golf is as serious as what people say.
All right, well then here's so you were alluding to it. What about racing?
Okay, it's two different. It's kind of like when people go, "What's the heaviest, hardest sport to do?" Everyone's like boxing, you know, but that's not like a team sport. So you have to like categorize sports as team sports, fighting, and racing, and that's what I do. Like
Oh, and then individual. You
it.
gotta do individual sports.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Fighting.
Oh, so you think fighting?
That's like a whole other sport.
And, I'm sorry, racing. I'm going to keep fighting out of it. Racing
Oh.
is completely like separated
Yeah, because it's
from
not
other sports.
because it doesn't rely on the person's skill. Because listen, let me give you an example of F1. F1's all about
Okay.
who could build the fastest car, not about who's the best driver. They only hire the
But
best
you
driver to drive the fastest car. Does that make sense? It doesn't rely on the driver, it relies on the car. Because you can have
no,
a
I
great
still
driver.
think you still need a great driver.
That's not what I'm saying. Yes, you're correct. But what I'm saying is you rely more on the car than the driver in F1 for F1's sake. Okay? Same thing with NASCAR. They're all equally good drivers. They're all equally good drivers.
I don't know. I disagree. There are better drivers than others.
I know, but if they had a really good car, they could take the next step.
I don't know. I disagree.
F1 is
I'll
all about
disagree.
who could build the best car.
I'll disagree.
That's the whole point of F1.
Yes.
That's why it's like Ferrari.
But then,
it's
but
all
then
about
why,
who builds the
isn't
best car.
So then why isn't the best car always winning?
Because that's where the driver comes in. That's where the driver comes in. Because guess how many times drivers get fired? All of that. It's not because they're a good or bad driver. It's because they have a fast car. They want a good driver to drive it. But that's what I'm saying. It relies more on the car than the driver.
Okay.
Rather than
I can kind of see it.
Rather than, hey, I'm the best driver. I could drive a Honda Civic and win. You know, that's not what I'm talking about. Because listen, those guys, you know, F1 guys can't go into NASCAR. NASCAR guys can't go to F1.
But that's
two different.
I don't know. That's like saying football players should be rugby players and rugby players could be football players. They're two different sports, even though they're very similar.
Well, that one I
they're
would say
two different sports.
Some could probably work on that.
It's same thing with NASCAR. Some can work.
I guess
some can work.
But what I'm saying is like
two
F1
different things.
Is okay. So Shane apparently knows all sports. So good for you, Shane. But he goes, Schumacher, I think I nailed that, was proof of car over driver in F1. Got penalized for illegal fuel and disappeared after that. Okay. In F1, the past couple years, it was the same guy winning, Verstappen / Red Bull. That's why it's boring to watch. Okay, so my point proven. It's like driver and car. If you find the right combination, you're always going to win. So I think that's what it is. It's about F1 is all about the car. F1's all about the car. NASCAR, I would say it's more about the driver. But the issue with NASCAR for me is that it's not like rock'em sock'em robots or bumper cars like it used to be. And like, what was the old cars drivers? Not Dale Earnhardt before him. Like when they
Richard Petty?
Yeah, Richard Petty. Thank you. Thank you. Richard Petty days where all cars were like literally just they hollowed out a car and just put in the most souped up engine, the most American thing I've ever seen. And then they were like, if you get in a car accident, it's whatever. The bodies are metal. You know what I'm saying? So who cares? Just drive. If you bump a couple guys, doesn't matter. Get to the finish line. Now it's like,
if you ain't bumping, you ain't racing.
Yeah, right. If you're not first, you're last. That was the mentality back then. Now it's like I'm fourth, and I will be fourth for the entire 4-hour race. Maybe I'll advantage, like I'll move up one. but that's only if I utilize the track and do like a slingshot that just inertia gives me the advantage. It's not like, do you know what I'm saying? It just drives me nuts when
Yeah.
I watch NASCAR because I feel like back when we were kids and NASCAR was on TV, I was like, whoa. Like, you know, on the side, it's like 22 moves up.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, like they're all moving. I was like, man, this is
Yeah.
intense. Now I'm like, I'm pretty sure none of these have moved this entire
Well,
race.
I also feel like, to be fair, like Dad would put it on with like 10 laps to go, so like we would never really watch
True.
the full.
But
like
to be fair, if you
400
probably
laps.
listen to the commentators, they're talking about everything but what's happening to this race. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not like you should have seen the pass that Jeff Gordon made back when he was last in the race. Like that's, I don't recall a car starting in last winning. That's how bad NASCAR is. So
I'm sure it's happened.
I'm sure it has,
happened.
Josh, but not many people are talking about it. So, okay.
I mean, Lightning McQueen pulled that feat,
Yeah,
not too
he
long
did.
ago.
Josh, 6 piston cups, and that's not for nothing, dude. What a tear. One of my favorite sports to watch and follow is professional bike racing. Tour de France.
Sick.
Nolan, I don't know if that's true.
Oh, Nolan said that?
Nolan said that, yeah. Nolan also
Wow.
said about the Verstappen Red Bull.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, yeah, so I would categorize sports, like sports as an umbrella, team sports, fighting, and racing. I feel like you have to categorize because you can't be like, I don't know, I'm just going to pick like Mike Tyson was the greatest athlete of all time. I'm like, he was the greatest fighter of all time.
Still go with Ali, but
Sure, let's go with Ali. I'm fine. Muhammad Ali,
Yeah.
great, cool. Best fighter of all time. Chuck Norris, best fighter of all time. But then when it comes to racing, I mean, I couldn't tell you. Like, I don't have any knowledge in racing, so I don't follow racing. I don't follow F1.
I feel like if
don't
you just
follow
pick
NASCAR.
a big name, I think
Jeff
you
Gordon.
might be right.
Probably wrong.
Not, yeah.
Probably wrong.
Higher up, Richard Petty, Dale Earnhardt,
Yeah,
those guys.
Yeah, Dale Earnhardt Sr. Because then people can't argue with you because he died. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I think his run is very. Okay, racing people. If we have any racing people, fact check me. But wasn't his run kind of like Lemieux? It was on pace. Nope. No, hold on.
I know what you're doing. I know what you're saying.
On pace to be one of the greatest of all time, and then just got cut short. I think that's what happened. I think that's what happened. Yes, I know it sounds horrible comparing death to cancer, but
Lemieux was just like Dale Earnhardt, going out in a big,
stop.
Flames
out
of
with a
glory. Yeah. But yeah, like I'm not, educated in racing, so I couldn't tell you. It's very hard for me to watch racing.
There's a really cool, I don't know if it's a 30 for 30 or Netflix sports documentary or Amazon, whatever. There's a documentary out there somewhere talking about like Dale Earnhardt's death, and I want to say it was like one of like the one of the family of racers. I don't think it was Petty. There's another family of racers. I forget. Where it had like multiple children, like the father was a racer and then he had multiple children who raced, but one of his children died in the car as well. Same thing that happened with Dale Earnhardt, because like what happened was like they got spun around, and then when they got spun around, they hit the wall at like a certain speed, and like because of like whatever happened, their head, like the brain hit so much that like that's the reason why they died. And because of those injuries, it talked about how like the design and the development of the helmet harness that they have or whatever,
like hooks into the
and
seat
like
now.
it hooks into the seat, and it like just keeps your body, your neck and head like super straight. So even if you do get hit like that, like you're going to get like a concussion as opposed to death. So it's like just they were talking about that and the science of it all and the storytelling behind it, because like it was common practice. Like, not, I shouldn't say common practice, but it was common that it would, like, if you were to get in an accident like that, like you're not going to recover. Like that was it.
Yeah.
And you like eventually just never thought that it would happen to the elites like Dale Earnhardt. And then when it did, everyone was like, we need to change now.
Yeah.
And like that was like what helped spur it on.
Yeah.
So
I'll have to, maybe I have to get into it, because I watch all sports. Like I try to, like, you know, baseball, like I'm watching the Red Sox. I'll watch soccer. UFL, you know, throw in a little lacrosse, NLL in there, you know, every now and then. But
nice.
Obviously all the major sports, I watch that, tennis. Just can't get into golf and can't get into racing or fighting. You know, like if it's,
I think
it's
for golf, I think what you should do is you should watch the last day. Like today would have been a great day to watch. Like watch the last day of the Masters. Like that would, I think that would be perfect.
I've watched
That's
golf.
enjoyable.
I've watched golf because I'm like, what is this about? You know? And then I watched it, and the only excitement comes from the commentators. And
yes,
that's
100%.
That's a problem for me.
That's
because
fair.
That's what baseball used to be for me.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, that's not true. Reverse it. Because I've been to a baseball game, way more exciting than it is on TV. Way more exciting.
I don't know. We were just at one today. I don't know. I'll take a.
You went to the Rail Riders.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah. So Lauren ran her half marathon today.
How'd she do?
And pretty good. I forget the time. Just over 2.5 hours, something like that.
I could do it in
slower run.
5 minutes.
Nolan, do you know how Sarah did? Lauren didn't tell me how Sarah did, but Sarah also ran it. Nolan's wife. But you got a voucher for 4 free tickets to the Rail Riders game. So we went after the first pitch was at like 1:00, 1:30. So yeah, I was literally watching the puck drop at the stadium.
Oh, nice.
Of the 3:00 game. Yeah, but I mean, it's hard, man, because like the only announcing or whatever that goes on in the game is literally when they're up to bat. Like that's it. Like you're like, I feel like it would be similar to tennis. You know how like when you're watching tennis, a lot of people, they have those like,
yeah, because they want to hear the commentators.
Headphones. Yeah. They want to hear the commentating. I feel like that's what I need when I go to baseball, because like all you hear is just up the bat is so and so, and it's like that's it, and then it's like quiet until the next at bat. Yeah. So like if you're literally just listening and not really paying attention, you have no idea what's going on whatsoever. So you either have to be completely glued or just oblivious to everything. So
maybe that's what we need to do. But Josh, you and I have always talked about going in person to like the US Open. But I also think why tennis is a little different from baseball is because you have to be quiet during the game.
100%. Yeah, like I am not bringing my sons to a tennis match right now.
Yeah.
Like today they were running all over. They were running muck everywhere.
Yeah.
So
can't do that tennis. That's just
can't
sophisticated. You got to be quiet. You got to be willing to hold your bladder for quite a bit. Probably wait until the set is over. But golf is the same thing. You're quiet. Mm-hmm. You're just watching the dude swing a club. You're same thing.
Yeah, you're not allowed cell phones at the Masters. How about that?
That makes sense. Probably to
confiscate it.
To whistle blow the fact that it's not truly green, like it is on the TV.
You don't think it's that green in person? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I heard it's not that green. I heard they
that's such a weird.
They turn up the contrast, Josh, to make
stop it! Get out of here!
To make the Augusta experience super nice. I don't know. I just made that up.
The place pulls in hundreds of millions of dollars. If they can't maintain green grass with that money, then we have bigger issues in life than that.
As like a golf course which is known for having good
Yeah,
grass, it's kind of
yeah.
crazy.
I don't think they would keep coming back if
Here,
that wasn't
Josh,
the case.
we're gonna end. Speaking of sports, we're gonna end the podcast with a quality question that comes from our friends over at Dude Perfect, Josh. Okay?
Okay, all right.
They didn't
Shout
ask
out
us.
to Perfect.
Yeah, they didn't ask us personally. This is what they did on their podcast, so we're just stealing it. We're stealing it.
Okay.
Pick your favorite football team. So,
Got it.
Tennessee Titans. Now pick your favorite baseball team, which is the Yankees, Josh. They
Got it.
play 100, and how many games in a season do they play? Baseball.
Which one? Baseball? I think 162.
Okay, so out of 162, how many games do you think the Tennessee Titans will win over the New York Yankees?
No idea what that means. Are we playing baseball or football?
Yeah, baseball.
What are we playing?
Baseball.
We're playing baseball? Who?
Do you think they get at least one win out of 160?
Yes.
Yeah, so
yes.
These people said no. Or did they say 100 games? It doesn't even matter. Still, out of 100 games, I still...
Give me one. Oh, see, the only thing, I'm literally just thinking of batting. Pitching.
Yeah, but you know what?
Because you're laying goose egg. You're telling me, and these guys aren't throwing 80, 90
Yeah, but a lot of quarterbacks have been baseball backgrounds.
I know, but if they're throwing 80, 90, they'd be playing baseball, not football.
Yeah, but they could still throw it. I think so. You're saying they're. So what? Are you changing your mind? Do you think they're going to win?
I don't know. I think I might change my answer to no.
You don't think they get
because
one
of the pitching?
Game? You don't think they get one
because
game?
of the pitching aspect? Okay. So especially the New York Yankees. Okay. All right. So we have Aaron Judge.
I know they can hit him.
Giancarlo Stanton. Okay. Cody Bellinger, all in a row, and you have Cam Ward as the pitcher. Okay. Throwing 70, maybe? I'll give him 70.
No.
Oh, you think he's throwing 75, 80?
I think he's throwing 85.
Even if it is, fine. Let's go 80, okay? 80 miles an hour. I'm telling you, Judge is rocking him every at bat. There will need to be a mercy rule for the amount of times that the Yankees will be homering off of Cam Ward.
You know what? I feel like I'm like alone in this. I think that the Minnesota Vikings. I think they're.
Well, you got Kyler Murray now.
That's true.
Kyler Murray was drafted in the first round for baseball.
I know he was a good baseball player. I think the Vikings have at least 5 to 10 games.
Whoa!
Out of 162. I'll take 5 to 10 games.
Whoa!
I'll take 5 to 10 games. Now,
that's a great question.
Because it makes you think.
I jumped the gun and immediately thought it was so outlandish that, like, absolutely.
Come on.
But then when you actually think about it,
I think they're like, athletic enough to pull out a few wins. And I think it's.
My only concern is the pitching.
Oh,
I know.
Hitting,
I fully agree.
Listen,
they'll get some homers of their own.
Here's the problem, Shane. Shane makes a great point. It takes a lot more talent than you think to swing a bat. I agree. That was my first 100%. Mindset, right? Like these guys hitting obviously professional pitchers, but remember, it's out of 162 games. They're going to be seeing these pitches.
Yeah.
So you're going.
That's where
I'm not
think the hitting aspect. I agree with you.
I'm not saying that they're going to come out and give them a run for their money at first. I think it's going to be a blowout for the probably first 50 games, until they start seeing a little competition. Like as in Red Sox versus
repetition.
What did I say?
Competition.
No. I meant competition.
What you mean, like repetition?
No.
Oh.
Like before the Red Sox see any competition from the Vikings. First 50 games, I think it's like child's play for them. But the athleticism from the Vikings they're going to figure it out. Like, they're going to try to, and I get the pitching. I feel like the pitching will come as well. Guys will start throwing.
You don't just pitching doesn't just come along.
No, but
way.
I do. I think they got it. But also, it
way.
also takes, like, I don't think they're going to be hitting homers off of every single pitch.
Even if it's not homers, you're going to be getting a lot more base hits than you think.
I understand. That's why I'm saying 5 to 10 wins out of 162 is not outlandish.
So, Louis, think about it in an actual blowout of an MLB game. What do they do?
What?
They take position players and have them pitch because they're not wasting the bullpen on an absolute blowout game.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah, I know.
So, actual baseball players cannot throw it fast enough and accurate enough to get it, to get physical outs in a game. So, how are football players going to do that?
I know. I'm not saying they're going to beat them in a game like out of 7 series. This is out of
but you said 5 to 10
out of 162 games.
That would be a lot of errors and a lot of horrible pitching 100%. From the Red Sox.
I am not saying, first of all, if you think a baseball team plays 162 perfect games every single year is ridiculous.
100%. But they're playing against other professional baseball players.
I know. But what I'm saying is they'll even lose against the worst team. I think they have a shot to win a few games, and that's it. I'm not saying it's going to be, all right, hey, we're a Penguins podcast. Let's take the Pittsburgh Penguins against
even worse,
the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Pittsburgh Penguins against the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Even worse.
I don't think so.
No shot.
I think they got it. These Russians, Josh, they're going to come out of somewhere.
Stop it.
They're going to figure out how to swing the bat, and it's going to be just as competitive.
Nope. I know Sidney Crosby has a home run in batting practice, but that is going to be the extent of any type of contact when it comes to baseball for these guys. I think there are more former baseball players who became football players than there are baseball players who became hockey players. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I know.
So
I'm just talking about athleticism.
I think that's a better comparison.
I think they figure it out. Now,
but see, baseball, you do need to be athletic, but it's not transferable athleticism.
Yeah, but hockey players...
Does that make sense?
Hockey players are, I feel like, the best athletes to attribute to all sports.
Sure, but not when it comes to having to play 100 times against these already professional baseball players.
Listen,
guys are not going to do it.
All right, listen. Pittsburgh Penguins versus the Pittsburgh Pirates out of 162. How many games do you give them? 0. You say they lose 162 to 0. I'm going to give them under 5 for the Pittsburgh Penguins. I'll say that they pull out a miracle. They get a couple, like maybe 3, 4, 5.
What would be like the betting line? Over, under what?
Under 5. Yeah, I would say over, under 5.
1.5?
Over, under 5.
5?
5 games.
I know. The money would be so high on under. It would be ridiculous. I think you go 1.5. If maybe get lucky with 1. And then
no, because that's an easy.
Maybe they get 2.
You're every game. 100%. I would say 3. Let's lower it to 3. Over under 3. Over under 3. Pittsburgh Penguins can win a baseball game. Win 3 baseball games out of 162.
No.
Okay, Nolan. I want to bring up Nolan's comment.
Well, we got a chat weighing in. We got chat weighing in.
Oh, Josh, they've all been weighing in on this. Did you see what happened a couple weeks ago? The NFL players played in flag football against the USA flag football team and got smoked.
Yes, exactly.
Hold on, Nolan. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Great analogy. Hold on. If you thought those NFL players were taking any of that seriously, you are sadly mistaken.
I'm telling you they did.
No,
they did.
I guarantee you they did not, because guess what? You're telling me they're willing to risk a torn ACL from Joe Burrow, and they're going to risk all this stuff?
Joe Burrow was literally all over the ground because he was trying so hard.
Okay, but they can't, Josh. It's not 500-pound men chasing him down. It's freaking it's no-namers from Ohio. First of all,
I agree, Nolan. That's a great.
I disagree.
Great analogy.
I disagree with that.
Great analogy.
I disagree because guess what?
Now, granted, if that was to be a 7-game series,
NFL players
I'd take the NFL players.
100%.
100%.
Why is that, Josh? Why is that? Why do you think out of 7? Well, let's even go 5 games. Who do you think has that series?
See, that's only 3 games to win.
Yeah.
That's tougher.
I would say NFL all day, every day.
You still go NFL?
Still NFL. Because guess what? They were doing this as a fun experiment to see how Josh, 100%. You don't think they were taking it seriously? The only people that were taking it like it was life or death was the USA team because they had something to prove.
Yeah.
NFL guys were like, we're getting paid millions of dollars to be here. Like, we don't care. USA flag football was just trying to prove that they could be the guys for the Olympics, which we all know they're not going to be. They
should be, though.
I know. And I agree with you. I think it should be given to them, but you know that's not going to happen. Like, they're going to see Pat Mahomes behind there, and they're going to be scrambling, and it's going to be phenomenal plays. But if the NFL had to put together a team against the USA flag football, it's a blowout every single game. It's a blowout. I think the NFL wins every single time.
I don't know.
100%. Anyway, that's mine. I'll disagree with Nolan on that. All right, let's go into the comments because Josh can't see it, and I forgot about that. Nolan says, I think MLB, this is when referring to NFL. I think MLB wins all games. NFL players stand no chance. Shane says it takes a lot more talent than you think. Look at Jordan try. That's fair. Yeah, that's good. But basketball players, once again,
different.
They don't have a good
translation.
Like
Russell Wilson got drafted as a baseball player, and for training for football, he would go play spring training with whatever team. I think it was the Texas Rangers for a while. It was the Yankees for a couple seasons. He would go to their spring training and partake in spring training as a baseball player.
Yeah.
So I think there are players who can translate it. I think it was just, I don't know. I love Jordan. I think he is up in the GOAT athlete conversation across all sports. But that's a real blemish on his.
Because he couldn't crack MLB. He was in the minors.
Yeah, and it was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad. Even the minors were bad.
Bo Jackson is probably the greatest athlete of all time.
Bo Jackson is 100% up there. 100%.
Yeah, he played multiple sports.
Like now, if one of the football teams, like if you were to prepare any football player of all time, current and past, up against any current Major League Baseball team, I think then you have a shot at winning a few games.
No,
but I don't.
How about this? Can we change their current? If the NFL had to put a baseball team against MLB,
current,
current
and past.
No, just current right now. If the NFL had to put together
less guys.
a full roster of athletes from the NFL to play, I guess you would have to do an all-star from MLB. Would that?
No, because what you're trying to do is bring the talent equal. So
then
I think
you
got to pick the worst team in the majors.
Sure, fine. Pick the Boston Red Sox, okay? And then,
they're not the worst.
I know, but they feel like it. So if you play
Pirates,
sure, the Pirates. If you play the Pirates against an all-star team of NFL, do they have some games? I say yes. I say 100%.
I don't think so.
I think there's some guys quarterbacks who, like you said, have been drafted for baseball purposes, and I think they could do it. I think they could squeak out a few games. Anyway, let's get to the comments. Just throw those big. Oh wait, no. Nolan says even if the QB throws 80, how many pitches can he throw at that speed before he gets tired? probably won't even
100%.
get to 75 pitches. Yeah, I agree. I still think he squeaks out.
And that's generous.
I think that's a
That's
couple
generous.
games. I think it's a couple games. Just throw. I think it's a couple games. I think it's a couple games. Just
75 pitches against a major league team. That's going to be 4 innings. That's going to be 4 innings.
Josh,
at 75 pitches.
Man, I'm trying to advocate for freaking NFL. Just throw those big MLB sweeping curves are the NFL and mix a few 100+ fastballs. No chance. Nolan says,
Yes.
Did you see what happened a couple weeks? Oh, wait, we already talked about that.
Yeah.
4 wins when Paul Skeens does not start. Okay, there you go for the Penguins and the Pirates. O'Neal Cruz would hand them 1 or 2. All right. Yep.
Here come the Pirates.
That would be funny to see an offensive lineman in the field. It would be. That'd be hilarious. But I bet they can hit like some homers though. If they get a hold of it, yeah, 100%. Those guys are quick with the hands. I could see them knocking a few out. The Rockies are the worst team apparently in the MLB. Rory wins the Masters. Back-to-back green jacket, gold jacket. Who gives a crap? As Rory,
I think that's the first time back-to-back since Tiger in 2001.
So Rory is
nuts.
And Rory, if anyone cares, is an Omega watch guy. So the Rolex crowd doesn't get a championship there. So
nice.
That's the only thing I care about. He rocks an Omega.
That's one thing I feel like like watch brands are missing out on. I feel like they're not really pushing themselves on golf guys.
Rolex owns golf. I mean? Rolex owns golf. So.
But I feel like when I see a Rolex commercial, what do you usually see?
Usually tennis, but you're usually watching tennis.
Okay. But even
watch
when it's
golf.
Not tennis season.
No, watch golf. There's going to be
Okay, fair.
So
there's probably a couple Rolex commercials.
There
you're probably
100%
right.
is, but especially at the Masters.
But don't you feel like it's other brands? There are other brands that push their other athletes, and I feel like they're not pushing golf enough. That's something that you can literally wear as you're playing.
There's only one brand that actually pushes their watches on athletes. It's Rolex.
Yeah, but
name me another brand.
But what I'm saying is it's a missed opportunity by these brands.
Oh, sure.
Is my point.
Oh, 100%.
Is because it's something that can be worn as you're playing.
Yeah, but they don't. I don't understand that.
I know. That's what I'm saying. A missed opportunity here. If I'm an athlete and a watch company comes to me and says, hey, what's that one that's like hundreds of thousands of dollars?
Richard Mille.
Thank you. If that company came to me and was like,
Bubba Watson
I'll give you this.
Has a watch. He's a golfer. Or he was?
Yes. Oh, good question. I don't know. Does
Does
he wear it while he's playing?
Yes. Richard Mille asks if you wear their watches, you wear it while you play.
100%.
Because their whole aspect of Richard Mille is that like it can. So an F1 driver wears a Richard Mille while driving because they can withstand the G-force.
G-forces? That's sick.
So they tell all their athletes like you'll be fine. Like it won't. So that's why Rafa wears his. Obviously, he's the most famous one. Bubba Watson, he wore it when he golfs. So it's sick.
Yeah. Okay, so Rory wins back to back. Back to this
hypothetical.
Fake hypothetical. That's an interesting one. I don't know.
I think once again, I'll give them 5 games. And
5 games
out of 162. You're telling me out of 162, those MLB players aren't getting tired?
Well, yeah. I mean, they're
right. So,
but it's a deep enough roster where they're not doing 162 in a row. It's like a normal baseball season.
Sure, it's like every other day.
Yeah.
You're telling me those guys aren't going to get tired? And not granted, like I know that the NFL players are going to get tired, But I would say, like, maybe use that to your strategic advantage. You know? Why not?
Yeah, Louis, I just put in the chat GPT. You ready for this? Can you
So,
hear me?
so you're trusting a robot? You're trusting
Yes,
a
because
clanker?
I even indicated in a simulation of 162 games, would a baseball roster made up of current NFL athletes beat a current MLB baseball team? And short answer is no. An NFL roster would get crushed over 162 games by an MLB team, and it wouldn't be particularly close. Okay.
I don't.
Over 162 game season, games 1 through 10, you have the novelty factor, maybe a fluke win or two. Games 11 through 50, MLB team fully exploits weaknesses of the NFL team.
Sure.
Games 51 through 162 becomes extremely lopsided. The total estimated outcome would be MLB teams 160 wins, NFL roster 2 wins.
I'll take that. That's what I'm liking. Yeah, even the clanker rooted for the NFL teams. I love it. You're wrong. All right.
No.
Great question to end the podcast. Great question to end the podcast. Guys, one more Penguins game before the playoffs start, April 18th. St. Louis Blues, Tuesday.
Oh, yeah. They referenced Tim Tebow as well. It's another athlete, that former football player.
Nice. Very nice. Yeah. And he did play professional baseball. Tim Tebow.
Yes.
But
yeah. Never made it to the big leagues.
Never made it to the big leagues. It's all right. Then he tried to come back as a tight end, which is wild.
No, he did baseball completely after.
But he still tried to become
completely,
a tight end, which is wild to me.
Yeah. But I think that was because Bill Belichick got in his head. Now, I'm not a Tim Tebow, truther or anything. But apparently, when he went to the Patriots thinking he was going to be like in competition for a backup quarterback thing behind Tom Brady, Bill Belichick changed him to one of those like halfback things where like you're like a blocker, but you're not a runner type deals. So I think that got in his head and he was like, oh, well, if I'm doing this, maybe I can start catching passes too. And I think that's why he tried to be a tight end.
And he was terrible at it.
He was terrible, yeah.
You're
not
right,
the best
Nolan.
quarterback.
You're right, Nolan. I don't know why I thought it was 7:30. It is 9:30 start on Tuesday.
Ew, on Tuesday?
Yeah. It's a 9:30 start for a game that's probably not going to be entertaining.
That might be the one where we rest. That might be the one that we rest.
No, John. We've rested quite a bit. I think we've been very relaxed this season. We can end it strong.
9:30 though.
We always say a quick episode and then we go an hour and a half.
Like hour and 20 minutes. Yeah.
All right. Game 9:30 Tuesday against the St. Louis Blues. Josh and I will go live right after if Josh is still awake.
Yeah.
But
barely awake for these 7:00 starts. What are we doing?
That is true. I don't know. It's the Penguins. I don't understand why the schedule isn't out yet. And I know what everyone's saying. Well,
for what?
For the playoffs.
It's not finalized yet. Can't do anything.
There's only one spot in the East. Can't you do like team third in the Metropolitan? They're all in the same.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, they're all in the
Technically,
same time zone, so it doesn't matter. It's not
well,
like.
how's the West looking? Is the West completely locked down?
Oh, I don't know. All I know is, can't you just tell me?
There's your answer.
Why? Because of West?
Yeah. It's probably going to be Saturday. My bet is Saturday, the 18th. That's my bet. Because it's not going to be earlier than that. Because I think the last game is Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
So the earliest it's going to be is Saturday or Sunday, depending on who they put on what. They're not. I don't think they're going to put all the first games on the first day, right?
No, that'd be dumb.
I think they're going to stagger it. So
Saturday, or Friday,
Saturday,
and
Sunday.
Yeah, whatever it is.
No Friday. I'm telling you, because
Thursday's
the last game.
Oh,
Thursday's
Saturday
the last
is
game.
18. So Saturday,
Correct.
Sunday,
18th, 19th.
Yeah.
Those are 2 games, 2 days for the game ones. I say we go the 18th.
Sure. But for the Eastern, we're playing Philadelphia Flyers or Washington Capitals. Honestly, I think that's what it is. But Columbus can still win because they have 92 points. So
Where's Philly?
Philly is 94. So if they lose out, because even Columbus has 1 game left. No, they have 2 games. They have 2 games left, Josh.
And the Flyers have
Flyers
2
games left. So if they lose out, Columbus wins out, and Washington loses their next game.
Well, Washington is going to be playing Columbus on Tuesday.
Oh, there we go. So if Columbus wins that game, they have 1 more game. Mm-hmm. And if Flyers lose out, it'll be Columbus who takes the 3rd spot rather than Washington or Philly. Now, Flyers have not looked good this last 2 games. So
I don't know.
Let's look at the NHL. I want to see.
Let the dogs fight it out.
Yeah, kill them all, let God sort them out kind of mentality here right now.
Yeah.
Blue Jackets and Bruins are tied right now, 1-1. And Monday, the Hurricanes versus the Flyers.
What if the Hurricanes bench guys?
Yeah, because it doesn't matter. Hi, Corey. Oh, that's rough. And then Flyers play the Canadiens on Tuesday. Interesting.
Wow. That's another tough one.
I don't think Flyers could lose out. They could easily
Flyers could lose out.
They could easily lose out there.
But if Carolina and Montreal rest guys, then they have a shot.
Say that again?
It'll be if Carolina and Montreal rest guys like we did this weekend, the Flyers could squeak out a win. They're still good enough that they could beat a Canadian team.
Yeah.
Half a crazy.
Don't yawn.
Yeah. All right.
That'll
do it.
That will do it. 100%. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry, Corey, you came in late.
Folks.
Hi,
Corey.
Yeah, Josh, we got to figure out our episodes here because we're going an hour and a half. We lose more than 3/3 of our viewers by the time.
Yeah. That's all right.
So we got to chop it up. But all right. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. We'll see you in the next one, which is Tuesday, 9:30. Don't forget, episode coming out Wednesday. And that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you in the next one, Josh.
As always,
No. Josh? Let's go. You're supposed to say it. Let's go.
Yeah, but you're supposed to say as always.
Oh, I'm sorry. Josh, as
So that's why I
always.
spun it back.
I know.
Let's go
All
Pens.
right. Okay. All right. Wow. That was terrible.
Worst show ever.